Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. This is Jasmine. Today I have something real important to talk to you about. Some of you may not believe it. Some of you may have different views about it. Some of you may not care. A lot of you don't know this is happening. This is something that I've been knowing was going to happen 4 days prior to what happened, because I had dreams about this and Spirit come to me in a dream and told me about this, so I've been waiting for it to happen. I was very undecided whether I should talk about this or not. I did 2 lives yesterday, one this morning, one yesterday, and I talked about it there. But now I've decided I'm going to talk about it and tell you what's really going on, that the government don't know, that maybe the police don't know, that some people have not figured out. I've had premonitions about this for 4 days prior to it happening, all right? I am a psychic tarot card reader, psychic for more than 37 years, okay? I'm never wrong. Never have I been wrong. All the readings I've done in the last 30 years have never been wrong. I have people, thousands of people, always confirming that I'm correct, I'm correct, I'm correct. And I know I'm correct, all right? So, with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. I have a cup. Oh, sorry. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. It flipped. All right. So I'm using my phone. I don't have my laptop because it broke. This is my cup. I have put an influence on it. This cup will help you manifest love, good luck, and love, money, and health. Now remember, you're manifesting. You're actually doing this yourself. I've just put an influence on it to help you get to that point. The link will be in the description box down below, and you will be able to write down on a piece of paper what you want to happen. Has to be positive, nothing negative. If you put anything negative, bad things will happen to you. Do not write anything negative. Always got to be positive. When you pray, always pray in Jesus' name, because all good things come through him. Do not forget him, okay? This is the problem with America now. Everyone has forgotten about him. He still exists, all right? Let's not forget to include him, because we are here because of him, all right? He is the great I am. He is the creator of everything, all right? Excuse me. I have a cough, y'all, because I have asthma. When I had the big C, it left me with a serious case of asthma, which I cannot get rid of. So now I have asthma. So I cough randomly. All right. For those of you non-believers, you don't have to be here. I do not want any negative comments on here, because you will be booted out and blocked, or something worse. All right. So I'm telling you right now, don't come into my videos leaving terrible comments or whatever. All right. Period. Now, if you want a personal reading, I'm leaving a number that you can text me at. I'm no longer doing email, because emails are too hard to keep up with and it takes too long. This way you can immediately text me and tell me your name, your first name, and that you want a reading, and then we will go from there. It's not the same number I've had before. This is going to be a different one, a new one. It's updated. It's a business phone only. You cannot chit-chat with me on there. Anything like that. It's to set up your tarot readings, personal tarot readings only. All right. I have a lot of people think because they have my number that we're friends and we can just chit chat. That does not work that way. All right. So, with that being said, my brother's page will be linked down below. He is an artist. I'd like for you to subscribe to his page, watch his channels. Don't forget to watch my shorts and my videos. I do not get paid if you don't watch. All right. I want to get paid too. This is my second job, because I do have a full-time job. That's why I'm not on here that much, because I do have to work out. I'm trying to build up my subscribers, so please subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Now, let's get started with the video. Okay, so I asked Spirit about this AT&T breakdown that we had, this outage that we had. And then last night I saw that pharmacies also had a cyber outage as well. I'm not sure where it was at, maybe New York or someplace. I didn't really look into it. I don't watch videos ahead of time, because I don't want anything in my head. I want true readings from my cards and my spirits. But Like I said, I had premonitions for 4 days before this happened that Spirit told me that this was going to happen because the enemy on the other side, which I see him right here, is the enemy representing other countries. I can't tell you what country it is. I'm not allowed to do that because Spirit won't let me. But they are preparing to break us down by disabling our communication with each other, by disabling forms of us helping each other, which is like the pharmacy. They can't fill prescriptions. When people can't get their prescriptions, what do? They fall to their demise. Okay, a lot of people need daily medication. If they can't prescribe them, then people, get unalived. I can't use certain words anymore on YouTube. So this is their goal. Their goal is to disable us in ways that we can't fix right away, which is mass. Disabling pharmacies is mass. Okay, disabling AT&T was a mass thing. Billions of people got affected. My phone didn't work for 2 days because of that. All right, so here we have people waiting. This was the people that are subscribed to AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile, because AT&T merged with them, so it affected AT&T, Verizon, and Mobile. That's why it merged. They are merged. Okay, and these were people waiting, looking at the world, what happened, waiting for help. This is the card of waiting for help. What happened? Why is this? And I did the same thing. I was at work, and I looked at my phone, and I had no service, and I thought, well, did I forget to pay my bill? I knew I hadn't forgot to pay my bill. I have 2 phones. One is personal phone, and one is the business phone. The business phone was working. This is what's weird. The business phone was working, but my personal one wasn't. Okay, but I think it's because the personal one is the first one I've had. The other one is just linked to it. The other one is new. So one was working, one wasn't. I kept checking it and checking it. I thought, what in the world is going on? Then I remembered. I saw on the news, some news flash came across my phone that said AT&T was having an outage. And then I remembered my premonition that I had 4 days prior to that. I thought, oh my God, it's really happening. It's happening the way Spirit had come to me. Is happening that they would have an outage because they are trying to disable our communication. Why are they trying to do that? Because if they have this mass disabling of communication, when they attack, we can't call the National Guard. We can't call each other. We can't call the police. We can't call nobody because we are communically disabled. This is their goal. Believe it, don't believe it. I don't even think the police realize this. I don't think AT&T realizes. I don't think anybody realizes this. But I know because I was told this 4 days before it happened by Spirit. All right, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going. This was a test run for them to see if it was going to work, and it worked. They saw that they were able to disable us through AT&T. Mass people were not able to talk, and a lot of people are saying, "Come on, AT&T, you got to do better. You got to do." It wasn't AT&T. It wasn't their fault. It's the people on the other side. Who is that? Here he is here. This is a king. This is a higher up. This is someone that rules a country. Messages coming in. What's the message? They're fixing to attack. They're fixing to come. They're preparing. What does he have in his hand? He has a sword. Now, this is someone that's in deep thought about this. Blue represents deep thought. And they're passionate about getting the job done. They want to cut. Swords always cut. They want to cut us to the quick. They have thought of ways for years now how to disable the United States. This is how they're going to do it. They're going to disable us first, our communication. We can't communicate with each other. Once everyone's disabled, then their attack will come. This is very serious. This is a very serious situation. This is very serious. This is something we have to prepare for. This is something we have to figure out. I don't believe anyone has figured this out yet. They think, oh, we're just having an outage. No. I'm telling you right now, people, pay attention. Take heed to what I'm telling you. Okay? Take heed to what I'm telling you. This was I can't say the word, starts with a T, attack. All right? I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to get demonetized, but this was a T, capital T, attack. All right? They're trying to disable us in any way, shape, form, or fashion that they can so they can make a secret attack. All right. We are very close to the Great Tribulation. All these things you're going to see. You're going to see more and more and more of these cyber breakdowns, cyber communication breakdowns. People won't be able to communicate with each other because of outages. People are going to be like, what's going on? What's going on? It's not anything that's going on with our cyber stuff. It's them on the other side disabling us. They have figured out how to do this. Now, here's a third party. Again, this is their third party. This is the card of third party spying. This is the card of, again, messages coming through. Very angry people. Look at the face. Very angry. They want to cut. There's a sword. They're ready to fight, ready to cut, ready for the word. He's going to give these people the word, ready to attack. And they're watching us through third party. What is third party? Other people that are here reporting back to them. They're people here in the United States reporting back to them. So yeah, they know what's going on. They watch us all the time. Now this is us, okay? This is our government. This is us. We are blindsided because we don't know what's going on. They're at a crossroads. Two of Swords represents crossroads. Don't know which way to go. A lot of turbulence in the background. What is the turbulence? The breakdowns. Trying to figure it out. Don't know which road to take. In deep thought about this. Our government is in deep thought about this. Don't think they haven't thought about the big T trying to attack us, because I'm sure these thoughts have come to their head. Are they going to say anything? No. Because the police will never say anything. The government doesn't talk about this kind of stuff because they are not trying to cause a worldwide panic, which is what will happen if they speak on it right now. Okay, I don't see that they know much about it because, again, they are blinded. They can't see what's really happening, but they will. They will. It's going to come. I do see them waiting on messages, which messages are delayed. This is the Page of Wands. He's studying his messages that come in through text, fax, email, phone calls, or whatever, letters. Whatever. He deep thought about this, but it's in the reverse. Why? Because they cannot get the information they want. Their information is delayed, it's stalled, and it's in stagnation. They're not able to get what they really want to know what really happened. It's in stagnation, but it is coming. Here we have the Knight of Swords, and horses mean movement. You see this one's flying through the air. Flying through the air. This man has a sword up. And here is the birds, again, representing communication, a message coming through. I believe this is the enemy. I don't believe this is any good news that's coming. They're telling us, watch out, because here we come ready to fight. They got their sword up. They got the sword up, meaning ready to cut, ready to fight. They're coming in swiftly. All right, they're coming in swiftly. They know that their cyber communication breakdown worked. They know that it's going to work, and they're ready to attack. We are in some stuff, y'all. We are in some stuff. I'm not trying to scare anybody, because we all know this stuff is coming because it's in the Bible. If you're not familiar with the Bible, better pick it up and read it. Okay? If you don't have a personal relationship with God, you better get one. We are close. We are there. We are knocking on the door to the Great Tribulation. It has come. We are there. Get ready. I am here. I was brought here to send messages to you. I've been doing this for 37 years, and I've known about this for many, many years, and I've warned about it, but now we are here. We are close. It is close. Very, very close. We are knocking on that door. Get a personal relationship with God if you don't have one, so you can be saved when these days come, or you're not going to know what to do. This is a warning. I would not put this kind of video if it wasn't. If I don't get monetized about this, I don't care, because I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. In every video that I have, I tell you, get a personal relationship with God. Make that turn. Make that turn. You still have a chance when you're alive to make that turn. So your name will be written in the book of life. So when you pass, you'll go to heaven. Because if your name isn't in that book, you're going the other way. If you need to change your ways, do it now. I'm telling you, do it now. So the United States has been basically at rest, tired. But they're not anymore. They're going to get up and fight this battle. This is a soldier that's tired, doesn't want to fight a battle. But now it's in the reverse. So that means they're going to have to get up and fight a battle that they've been prolonging. They've been not wanting to see, not wanting to do, trying to keep the peace for a long time. Well, there's not going to be that peace anymore. They're going to have to get up at some point and fight back. Here we have the tower, which is an unexpected event. This is something we were not expecting. Breakdowns in communication is something we were not expecting. Maybe some of them might have thought about it, or maybe it crossed their mind, but I don't believe that anybody in the higher ups or the government or the police or anybody has actually thought that this was actually possible, that they could actually break down our communication nationwide. Because that is what they're doing. When AT&T was affected, it was nationwide. Billions of people were affected with their phone. No one could contact each other. What do you think is going to happen when they attack? They attack, and we cannot call the National Guard to help us. The police can't call each other. They can't call the National Guard. What do you think is going to happen? We are in deep trouble. Okay, if this happens, when it happens. All right, so this is an unexpected event coming. Be prepared, y'all. Be prepared. I'm not trying to scare anybody, because we all know, if you read the Bible, if you follow Jesus, if you are faithful, then you know what's coming. You know what's coming. What's in the end? The end of a karmic cycle. I have talked about this before. I always said we only got 10 years. I see one presidency left. One presidency left, and then the beginning of the end will start. In 10 years, I'm seeing the beginning of the end will start. Let me put that again. Let me say it out loud. The beginning to the end will start. Meaning things are going to change. The one that is hidden, the dark one that is hidden, that wants to take control, I feel that he's coming in 10 years. Be prepared. Be prepared. I'm going to leave it at that. If I get demonetized because of this, so be it. But I'm leaving my message here. This is for all to see. Be prepared, because more cyber disablement is coming. They're going to try to get us that way, because they've tried everything else in the past and it doesn't really work for them. All right. The United States is strong. We got a lot of people fighting for us. The United States is strong. So they've thought of a new way to disable us, and that's through communication breakdowns. All right. You heard it here from Magic Tarot Cards. See you next time. Bye-bye.